Well, tell me what the difference is in a short week where, maybe things are a little bit simpler because you just don't have time to work on a lot of things.
Nah, I wouldn't say that. It's
Yeah.
just being a pro. You got to handle the task that's at hand and get ready for the new week. And I guess the best thing about a short week is that you can put that previous week behind you, as you tend to sometimes have to wait a full 5, 6, 7 days and kind of reflect back on the past. But now it's time to shift gears, hit the reset button, and get ready for a Hamilton football team that's coming ready to play football this Friday night.
2 straight games that you've played with the lead. You played with the lead for a while in Calgary.
Yeah.
What do you notice about your team with the lead and what you need to do not to relinquish the lead?
Man, just can't get comfortable and never be surprised. We played with 2 teams. Well, we played 3 good teams, but they look at those Western teams to finish at the top, and the whole thing is not being surprised when we're up, whether it's by a little or whether it's by a lot. And not getting too comfortable, but we just got to find ways to keep our foot on the gas and continue to trend upward, minimizing the mistakes as a whole, and getting in the win column.
Yeah. Is there a sense of urgency that needs to happen in the fourth quarter, or you just keep doing what you're doing and try and play clean football?
Yeah, we all just have to do our job at the end of the day, man. Don't make the game any bigger than what it is. Every game is an important game. It just comes down to, man, each guy just doing his job. And let everything else outside of that take care of itself. But I just think if we can just make it happen on game day, and that's finishing football games, it'll be a different conversation than what we're having right now.
Is there a point, like 0-3, but is there a panic point? I know you've been a veteran, you've been through this a lot, but is there a point in this league where you say, okay, now it's getting away from us?
Yeah. In life, the key is to don't panic. So you just got to keep calm, do your job, and handle business. It's professional football. So each guy know what his job is, and just come out and handle it. I wouldn't say panic, but I would use the word, like you said, there has to be a sense of urgency. No checking the boxes and no going through the motions, because at the end of the day, this is our livelihood. And when you're not winning games and can't finish games, the sad part is it costs someone their job. And that's what we're here for, man, to work and make sure that you're getting 1% better. That way you have that stability. But going through the motions and checking boxes, man, cause someone to be a locker room casualty. And that's the sad part about the game, but that's how the business works. So our key, man, is to start winning, get some familiarity with the guys we playing on side of, and just playing as a team and actually having this brotherhood, man, and just going out there for 4 quarters and really playing for the guy on side of you.
In the first 2 games, you weren't getting as many looks as you were in the last game. Last game you looked like vintage Manny. How did that feel, and what can you build off of that?
Man, it's great, and it's just I need to do more. We 0-3, so that wasn't enough, and that's how I look at it. Whether it's in a run game, blocking, man, finishing plays, sprinting in and out of the huddle. Now for me, when I look in the mirror, it's like, how can I dominate the details and be sharper on all those smaller things within a game that lead up to a big thing? So I know for me, I hold myself to a high standard because the years I put in, the coaches have expectations that I must meet as well. But I know starting with me, it's like, how can I capitalize on the small details and be even more locked in? And that's blocking, running, catching, how I prepare, watching film, and it starts in practice. And for me, it started 2 days ago. After the game, got back, started with a lift, and it's more so mental than anything, and just still being able to play with the confidence regardless of what our record reflects. You got to come out here and just be confident in what it is you're doing. But I know for me, man, is to get 1% better and just really get his team all.
Did you notice the league office adjusted your total? You were at 99, and they realized, oh, we missed a yard. You had a 100-yard receiving game.
Oh, man, you know what? That's a blessing. Thanks to the O-line, the receivers, the quarterbacks, and, man, as a whole, we in this thing together. But like I said, that wasn't enough. Yeah. So for me, I have to do more. I'm not going to beat myself up about it, but I'm going to hold myself accountable to where I'm sharper mentally, physically, spiritually, all the above, to give this Elk organization everything I got. And for me, I'm just trying to be the best all-star role player there is in football. Let me know my role, and I need to execute it.
Did you wonder about that? Did you wonder where you were going to fit on this team?
If I said no, I would be lying. I kind of thought about that, you know, being out of football. Everybody says, hey, he been out 2 years, he's up in age, he haven't played. But I missed a year of football when everybody did, 2020. I played in 21 for the Frisco Fighters, so my whole thing was coming out here showing the CFL football community what it is I have. I didn't want nobody to think I was living off vintage Manny show that did all these incredible catches, got all these yards, and rank amongst the top with the BC Lions. Let me come out here every day, prove what I got, and show the community and these coaches the work ethic that I have. And I take no day for granted, whether it's me coming in the league at 2009 or being here, whatever the day of the week it is in June 2022, my thing is to give this organization everything I got, and that's what I base it off of.
Manny, are you the type of receiver who keeps track of how many 100-yard games? I mean, that's kind of the big deal.
Man, you know what? I really don't have to keep track of it, but the fans and the commentators and people gonna let you know where you are. So the second I take my foot off the gas or seem that things not working, I know the slander that's gonna come. You know, there's good media, bad media, everybody your friend when you're doing good, but the second you slack off, they're gonna have everything it is they have to say. But I'm one of them guys that don't mind taking the heat. I have very thick skin, but my thing is to execute my job. Because as long as I'm executing my job, I have another week to say I'm part of the Elks organization. And the stats gonna take care of themselves at the end of the season. That's why when you focus on a team goal, it helps your individual goal, and that's how I've been. If I help the team do what it is I need to do at the end of the day individually, I'm going to rank amongst some of the best that's in the CFL still.
Sometimes 1 yard can make a difference, I guess.
Hey, it really can, but thanks CFL for that 100 yards. Hey, yeah, no problem.
Thanks, Manny.